Hello and welcome back to the Wild Hunt. My name is Beast and I started recording way too late. It's like gonna be midnight in 10 minutes. I'm fucking retarded. I was very much distracted because I was just faffing about with like Shindan Maker bullshit with other people in a voice chat. Just to show you some of the bullshit that happened, like, one of the ones that we decided to go for was a mommy maker Shindan maker, and the one I got was, the results are in, your custom mommy is Beast. She is a short woman with blue spiky hair and small breasts. With her scary personality, she loves her 4 kids very much. As for her career, she's an occult investigator, and of course she's currently single. That sounds like a fucking, like, character profile for like a main character of some random RPG Maker porn game. And I don't know why. So yeah, I was basically faffing about with that far too much, and now it's almost midnight. Another one that happened was where is it? That Beast's VTuber persona is a tall alien girl with blue unkempt hair and a small bust size. They egg artists into drawing lewd art of them. So if someone wants to make a fucking avatar for that, fucking go ahead. If I could ever figure out how to do like VTuber avatars, it's how to set those up, I could use that for like one video or so. Just as like for the fuck of it. Another one was JoJo band-based stand charts. Stand master, Beast. Stand name, Ballroom Blitz. Special ability, radiation control. Another like special trait, I guess you could say, vampire. Best friend, Formaggio. Love interest, Jolene Cujo. Stand uses Beast retired, 11. Stand stats, 1 in destructive power, 1 in speed, I think 4 in range. No, 3 in range, 2 in persistence, 2 in precision, and 4 in growth potential. So we just basically had fun with that. Way too much fun, in fact. So now here I am, and I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Oh, finally done. It had been a while since I was washed dishes, so it took quite a while. Also, my throat hurts because I basically read out all the Shindan Maker things for the others. So I talked far too much. But hey, let's oil the grease and let's oil the cogs a bit. Been a while since I washed dishes, so it took quite a while. Now that I think about it, it's almost always Eika and Ryo doing the dishes. I've been living with them for quite a long time. It goes without saying for Eika that she's my sister. Same one for our cousin Ryo too. The 3 of us have been living together since the day our parents were gone. We're no different from a real family. Since all 3 of us have been living together, I've been doing some chores too. But this whole time I've barely helped them at all. I only realized it just now while washing the dishes. I was always doing things for myself. I didn't even have any excuse. I went after school was spent for my own sake. Taking things for granted sure is scary. You and Nick are usually the ones who cook here too. Damn, how pathetic can I be? Alright, I should probably express my gratitude to Eika and Ryo. Oh, it's way overdue, but I decided that I might as well act on it now that I realized it. That one realization made me feel like washing the dishes today was worth it. Yeah, I should. We've decided to live together as a family ever since that day, after all. These voices. Eika's and Ryo's. What are they doing? I could hear their voices coming from the 2nd floor, but what could they be doing at this hour? They're a little loud. I can only imagine those 2 playing around together, so maybe a cockroach came out or something. If that's the case, it would be time for me, a member of this family, to be useful. Hey, are you 2 alright? What's with the racket? Shit, I can still see you through. I'll go and get the insecticides. Keep your eyes on it, okay? Jeez, they sure are noisy. I got the insecticide from the kitchen cupboard and then ran back upstairs. Oh, she's literally just in her normal outfit, but without the skirt, so she's just standing there in panties. Huh? Same for you, actually. Huh? What's wrong, you two? You can imagine what's happening. Rio quickly put on her skirt to do an attack at me. I instinctively dodged it somehow. Ah! Huh? What happened? Wait, what's happening? It's on my face, I can't see. But, what? I can't move, I can't breathe. What do you mean by that? What's even happening right now? Just explain what's going on right now, Eika! What's going on? I can't see anything! It's all dark! And what are you seeing? Tell me! 6, 9, 69. The number of girls in that idol group from Akihabara. AKB 69. No way, there should be enough fewer than that. Could have been a number somewhere before. For some reason, it felt like a number that would never have anything to do with me. That's kind of illusory number that didn't seem to exist in my world. Something that shouldn't have anything to do with me. 69. 69. 69! Got it! Oh, sorry. In order to move Dion's body away from me, I grabbed onto something within reach for support. Didn't know what that bouncy part of her body pressing against me was, but my instincts warned me that it was a danger zone. Alright? What are you talking about? I'm trying to get it up without touching her with my hands. What do you mean bad? What's happening? My mouth against... What?! Like, I was told the comedy was supposed to be good in this, but this far it's just like the typical, like old anime that's fucking abusing the character. The main character is funny, and this shit. I told you, didn't I? If I use my hands. What should I do now? Eika's voice suddenly dropped.
兄さん、もしかしてそれ普通にわざとやってない？
Huh? What are you talking about? Why would I do something like this?
へえ、そう。わざとじゃないんだ。あくまでもこれは事故というわけなんだ。
Yeah, that's right. What are you trying to say?
そう。だったら、これ。これよ、これのことよ。わざとじゃないんだったら、なんでここを大きくし、自分の意志じゃなきゃ誰の意志で大きくさせてるのよ、バカダメ、動かさないで。
Today's happenings flash by one after another. The image of salted salmon and bread and fried ginger pork. The image of egg. The consciousness faded away. There we go, that scene is finally over. I may actually just abandon this one. If this keeps up. Rays of light slid in between the curtains and woke up my eyes to my eyelids. What? Could only hear the faint ticking of the alarm clock beside my pillow. Packed it up and checked the time. Picked it up. It's 6:25. It was still over 30 minutes before the alarm would make other noises. Pressed the alarm button to turn it off and put the clock back where it was. For some reason I feel like I slept very well, but I woke up earlier than usual. Did I sleep less? What time did I sleep yesterday anyway? Go to sleep. After pondering on it for a while, I didn't remember going to bed last night. I'm in pajamas and the alarm was set as usual, so I must have gone to bed how I always did. What's going on? It's giving me the creeps. Why do I have goosebumps? Why am I horny? I feel like something important happened last night. That would explain why I'm feeling this way right now. But I can't remember anything. What in the world happened? Should I say, what in the world did I see? I remain clueless to what it is, what it was. It seemed to be something important, but I couldn't recall. Why am I horny anyway? Ah! Okay, check this out, my underwear. Nothing out of the ordinary. Seemed to have a bump on my head. Did I hit myself while I was asleep? Sunlight that shone in made me feel so awake. What a refreshing morning. I better get rid of this horny feeling. It's been 40 minutes since I got changed. I finished going through and solving several pages of problems in the textbook. A healthy young man can't be having such unhealthy sexual urges so early in the morning, you see. To chase those urges away, I decided to focus and solve these problems. At that moment, I heard a knock on the door. Wait, someone actually came to my room this early in the morning. Even more so, if it's the person I'm thinking of. The clean, crisp voice could belong to no one else but her. Yeah, I'm awake. The door isn't locked. The girl who lived under the same roof as me came in, already dressed in her uniform. Good morning, Ryo.
Ohayo.
What's wrong? You don't usually come here first thing in the morning.
朝から兄さんの部屋に来たら悪いかしら?
I didn't say that. Wait, what?
何?
What do you mean, what? Is there a reason you two came to my room?
別に理由なんて
You wouldn't be here if there wasn't a reason.
理由ならあるわ。
What is it?
あなたに聞きたいのだけど、あなた頭大丈夫かしら?
Oh, are you picking a fight this early?
そんなことないわ。私は心配して言っているのよ。
That just sounds like you're picking a
そう、
fight.
安心したわ。大丈夫みたいね。あと質問したいのだけど。
What is it?
あなた何か変な病気にかかってないかしら?
Huh?
あんなパンツの中がヌラヌラになっていたから。だからそれは病気じゃないって言ってるじゃないですか。そうかもしれないけど、私触ってしまったから少し心配で。
Did he actually fucking jizz
大丈夫です。触ったくらいで何か問題が起こることなんてありえません。経口摂取したとしても病気になりませんから。経口摂取？あ、いや、何でもありません。経口摂取、口ということかしら。いや、あくまでも一般論ですよ。一般的に問題ないというお話でして。一般的に口で。
The two, who had been going on and on by themselves suddenly fell silent. What the heck is it, these two? Is there anything else, or did you two just come in here just to make fun of me?
朝からあなたなんかをからかいに来るわけないじゃない。私たちはそんな暇ではないわ。
Then why are you two here?
それは、そうよ。私は朝からあなたを罵倒しに来たのよ。
Isn't that the same thing?
とりあえず、頭、大丈夫だよね。
No, you too, Eika!
違う。朝から机に向かって勉強とは辛気臭い人間ね。
Why? Wouldn't you be normally praising me for this? I'm studying, you know.
そうかしら。外見てみなさいよ。
Ray opened up the window and looked up at the sky. Rio, I mean.
今日も天気がいいんだね。
Yeah, I could say it again. The weather these days has been pretty good.
それで、それに対抗してあなたは辛気臭く生きてるわけ？
Like hell I am. Why would anyone protesting against good weather be gloomy?
それがあなたでしょ？
What are you going on about?
とりあえず絶好の布団干し日和よ。こ
So,
れだから辛気臭い人間は。あなたも少しはお日様のエネルギーを分けてもらうといいわよ。
what are you talking
お
about?
布団よ。お布団様を干すのよ。
My futon. Rio pointed at my futon, which I finished making. I just aired it out yesterday, so it's fine.
なるほど。お日様の力をいっぱいに受けすぎたお布団に入ると、邪悪なあなたは灰になって消えてしまうわけね。
Any interaction with these two is just a pain. Am I a vampire or something? No, wait, that sounds weak. I'm not a vampire. I turned to ashes just from the sun's rays on my
当
futon.
たり前じゃない。あなた以下の存在なんてありえないのだから。
I'm saying that Rio gently picks up
申
the
し訳ない
futon.
けど、どいてくれるかしら、ゴキブリ。
You don't sound courteous at all. As if handling tissue paper, she gently spread out the futon on the balcony railing. There we go, we have an actual fucking CG I can
これ
use.
で太陽の匂いでいっぱいのお布団に。
The delighted expression. Rio presses her face against my futon.
臭いわ。
Shut up.
本当ですか？
Hey, why are you smelling my futon too?
ほら、ここの部分。
Ah, what kind of bullying technique is this? Stop it! Please, I'm begging
布
you!
団の匂い嗅がれて嫌がるなんて、何かやましいことがあるからでしょ？
Of course not. Anyone would feel repulsed from that.
なんか、ここの部分、すごく匂いがする。どこかしら？
Listen to me, damn it! Stop sniffing my
う
futon!
るさいわね。
Of course I am! Are you an idiot? Get lost already! Eika!
まったく、不愉快な匂いね。
Stop sniffing it stop sniffing if it's unpleasant. Stop violating my
う
futon!
るさいわ。あなたはそっちで陰気に勉強していればいいのよ。
And how could I possibly concentrate on my gloomy studies while people sniffing my futon are sniffing my futon right next to me?
なら陽気に勉強してればいいのじゃないかしら。
What kind of idiot can study energetically while two girls are sniffing his futon right next to him?
それがあなたでしょ？
I'm not that kind of person!
くん。
What do you mean, Hey, what's wrong? Hey!
いや、なんかね。
What do you mean by that? Why are you laughing with your cheeks flushed? What is it? What's going on with my futon?
気にしないで。
How could I not worry?
くんくん。
No, stop it already! Stop sniffing my futon! Whoops.
さて、お布団も干したことだし、そろそろリビングに行こうかしら。朝食が。
Is that so? So all the terrible things are finally over, huh?
そうね。すごく臭くて大変だったわ。
But you're the one who stuffed your face into it.
だってあまりに臭かったから、ご近所迷惑にならないか心配で。
If it was that terrible, the whole room would have been filled with that smell.
結構充満してるんじゃない？ねえ、陛下ちゃん。陛下ちゃん？はい。 見なさいよ。あんたの臭さでエイカちゃんが放心してるじゃないの。
What the hell?
でもなんかりょうさん少し膝がガタガタしてません？内股気味だよ。そうかしら。少し声震えてません？つまりそれだけあなたの布団は臭いのよ、このゴキブリ。
Why do I have to get abused like this first thing in the morning?
知らないわ。とりあえずエイカちゃん行くわよ。はい。
What was that about? What did I do to deserve this? I mumbled to myself while looking at my recently gang-raped Futon airing outside. It's just too cruel. The moment I go downstairs, a strong fragrance entered my nails. Honestly, like Ryo seems to be like complaining about the fact that like the problem she seems to have with him is the fact that he's like got such low self-esteem, and she wants to actually see himself as the capable lad he is. But then she kind of continuously slings fucking insults at him. Like, of course the lad's going to, like, develop some kind of inferiority complex. Ah, that toast smells so good.
おはようございます。卵の方はいかがいたしましょうか。スクランブルエッグ、サニーサイドアップおよびターンオーバー、オムレツとございますが。スクランブルエッグ、サニーサイドアップ、ターンエーガッタム、オムレツ、そんなに出てくるのか。いえ、多分選ぶんですよ。あと一箇所かなり違います。ご所望とあらば、すべてでも問題ありませんが。
Nah, that would be a waste of eggs. Just choose one onigase.
一つ？そんなたくさんから一つしか選べないのか？
Shouldn't you be thankful that you're being given so many choices?
たくさんから選べるからいい。そう言われればそうなのだけど。長司様はいかがなさいますか？
Me? Well, let's see.
長司は生卵でいいんだぞ。
With rice, maybe? But who the hell eats a raw egg with bread?
冗談だ。ほら、長司にはオムライス作ってやったぞ。
Huh? Why is mine made for everyone else?
ゆうべ、寮に言われたからな。何もしない極つぶしじゃいかんと思って少し作ってみたんだぞ。
Ah, you can cook.
そう。食べられるかどうかなんかわからないけどな。
Then don't ask me to eat something like this. The omelette rice tag was such an irresponsible statement. The danger level was clearly off the charts. However... Ow, what is this? Whoops.
まずかったか？
The opposite, actually. This tastes.
はい。私も正直驚きました。私、料理には自信があったのですが。そんなに美味しいの？
Hey, don't snatch my food, wow, your manners.
嘘。これ、すごく美味しい。そうか、それはよかったぞ。じゃあそういうことで、私はつもぐに全種類作ってもらうからな。
I don't understand how you think.
へえ、そこは料理がうまくできたから鬼ヶ瀬ちゃんは好きなだけ食べていいよフラグじゃないのか？
As if there's anything like that.
そうよ。全種類。
Whoops. Wait, how many sunny side up eggs are piled up on your plate, Ryo?
10個よ。
Why that many?
うだうだ朝からうるさいわね。たかだか1パック分よ。
That's a pretty freaking big pack.
違うわよ。中サイズよ。16個入りだってあるわ。
That's not the problem.
んじゃどういう問題かしら。簡潔に述べて。制限時間は3秒よ。
Let's see. The problem is, I can answer that. Why are you going to kill me if I can't answer?
私の優雅な食事を邪魔するからよ。
Exquisite meal, eh? Is a pile of fried eggs exquisite? It's like going to distribute them to refugees or something. Why are you some kind of competitive eater?
うるさいわね。そんな言い方、淑女に対して失礼だと思わないの？心外だわ。あなたのパンは没収よ。
Wait, why? Leo grumbled and stole my food, a perfect example of the offender being angry at its victim. Still, Leo actually lost her usual cool and got agitated over something minor like this. I guess that means she's actually concerned about her huge appetite.
なんだ、りょう、ずるいぞ。私も1パック食べるんだからな。なら自分で作ればいいでしょ。そんなことしたら遅刻してしまう。
That's not the problem. Jeez, besides, you can cook really well, so I'm sure you can easily cook up that amount.
まあ確かに自分のやつだったら1個作るのにそんな時間かからないか。大丈夫ですよ。私がやります。味は鬼ヶ瀬様より劣るかもしれませんが、数をこなすのは早いんです。何しろ私、スーパーメイドですから。
I didn't know that she was, instructed by the cookie maids. It's just eggs. Would cooking eggs take about the same time for everyone?
スーパーメイドはカレーにするですか。まあいいですけど。おそらく鬼ヶ瀬様もそれなりに早くは作れるとは思うのですが、長司様が食べているそれは特別品ということですから。
When I'm having a special?
つもぐ、いらないこと言わなくていいから。申し訳ありません。長司様、先ほどの言葉はお忘れくださいませ。さあ、皆様も朝食を済ませてください。遅刻してしまいますよ。
As we walked, while chit-chatting, the school came into our sight. We were walking at our standard pace, something we've got from habit, and we arrived at school at around the usual time. Then, President Yanagise, good morning. Oh, good morning. No, it's Yukawa-senpai! Good morning!
おはよう。おはようございます。挨拶しちゃった。朝は辛いな。今日は特に寝不足だぞ。
Onigasa sluggishly followed us from behind. The moment she arrived, the students' joyous faces became instantly dyed with fear. Hey, isn't that? The crowd split, and Onigasa slowly walked in the middle of the path she created. Hey, look. It's Onigasa.
鬼ヶ瀬先輩、なんか今日も機嫌悪そうじゃない？ああ、そうだ。鬼ヶ瀬だぞ。今日はだるいからうざいこと言うとみんな頭から食ってしまうぞ。
Hey, don't say silly stuff like that. Why is it that everything that comes out of her mouth can be so easily misconstrued? Anyway, why didn't you get enough sleep?
うるさいな。お前には関係ない。今朝は早起きでしたからね。仕方がありませんよ。ソースの仕込みにあんなにも時間をかけるのですから。だからそういうこと言うな。
That omelet's rice sauce really take that long?
ただ単に玉ねぎを炒める時間が長かっただけだ。誰もお前のためにやったんじゃないからな。
Can't quite hear what they're saying, but why is Onigasa talking with them?
なんか今炒める時間がどうこうとか聞こえたけど。
Time up? Supposed to torture him or something?
ジョージのためにやったのでなければ、あなたは誰のためにやったのかしら。自分自身の鍛錬のため。そうなんだからな。なら明日は私の分作ってくれるかしら。なんでお前のために。だったらやっぱりジョージのは特別だったのじゃないかしら。
I suppose.
何が言いたい？さっきから絡んでくるな、よ。別に。ただ、自分の鍛錬のためなら、私に作ってくれてもいいじゃない？うるさい！
Holy moly, World War III is happening!
ここ最近あまり激突がなかったから。朝から元気ね。さっきまであんなに眠そうだったのに。メタトラを起こすような真似をしたのはお前だろう。
You idiots! Why do you two have to start quarreling here of all places?
うるさい！常時止めるな。これは天下分け目の戦いだ。
Don't start battles like that in such a fine morning! Are you stupid?
単に使い方を間違っているのでしょう。どこが間違っているんだ。だいたい亮が10個も卵食べるから私は6個しか食べられなかったんだぞ。これを天下分け目の戦いと言わずして何を天下分け目の戦いという？
Battle of Sekigahara, maybe?
知らん。そんな得体の知れない戦い。そんなもんより今こそ天下分け目の戦いだ。
You lost.
つまり勝った方がこの世界をいただく。
Holy shit, Unagasta just announced she's going to conquer the world!
このような爽やかな朝から世界の命運が二人に委ねられるなんて大変ですね。
Why, these two won't be changing the fate of the world just through their quarreling, so don't worry.
でも二人だけの日常からいきなり世界規模の戦争によくあることだわ。
Often enough, my ass!
最近は流行りませんけどね。だったらなおさら今こそあえてここで世界を巻き込んだ戦いにしてやるぞ。
Are you retarded?
そうだったら私もこの拳を使う時が来たようね。あれを見て。いつも広げられている亮さんの拳が握られているわ。
You're not clenching that one. Ryo's practice a traditional style of martial arts. You'll normally clench your
そう
fists.
あれは静かなる亮の秘めたる技。人類最大最強のビッグバンパンチ。
I'm going to end myself.
ピッチパンパンチとは亮らしい名前だな。ブチ。誰がビッチですって。
Yo! That's bad. It's been a long time since I've seen Ryo snap for real.
どうやら久しぶりに本気みたいだな。いつも涼しい顔をしている亮様はどこに行ったか。しかーし私も衝撃波の使い手として衝撃の鬼ヶ瀬と言われご近所のお子様たちに慣れ親しまれた逸材。
I think you just failed at being terrifying if you're popular among the kids.
なるほど。衝撃対静かなるの戦い。世界最後の日にふさわしい好カードですね。テンション上がってきました。
Don't go deciding when the world ends. Well, the situation is bad. Ryo's side, if Unagasa starts fighting, the scale of the affected area would be tremendous. This isn't a joking matter. She's a peculiar girl who can genuinely produce shockwaves. Everyone around the area would be part of the casualties. We must stop him.
行くぞー。ビッグ。
What? Gotta get this. Focus all my attention and strength to dash forward toward them. Need to stop a serious clash between these two. Of course, it's not for their sake, since they aren't fragile enough to get damaged by each other's attacks. It's for the sake of everyone else here who could get hurt.
そういえばジョージ様。
Huh? Sugamo patted my shoulder. She said that, causing me to completely lose my balance during my dash. And then... Ah! It hurts. I was unbelievably stupid. I lost my balance during my dash from one pat on my shoulder and tripped. It seemed Tsukumo wanted to ask me something. Oh, what's that for, Tsumogu?
質問なのですが、世界が終わってしまうのでしたら、夕飯のお買い物は行かなくてもいいということなのでしょうか。
Well, that cares!
あなた。
I could hear both their voices from above me. It's like the pool someone calmed down because I tripped over. Thank God. Oh, their skirts are gone. Ah!
何かしら。何か私たちに言いたいみたいだけど、早くしてくれないかしら。いいのよ。言い訳とかいらないの。早く要件を終わらせてくれないかしら。
Maybe I should actually like show the voice lines. There, pause now. Oh, I'm gonna cover it again. It's alright, you don't have to make any excuses, but can you please hurry up with whatever your business might be, Ryo says. What do you mean? Because once you're done, I can carry out what I'm supposed to do with this, in this situation more efficiently, Ryo says. What should I do? Let's see, why not start with returning the skirts in your hands to me right now? Ryo says, oh, but of course, immediately, here. Don't worry about it. What's important is afterwards, Ryo says. Afterwards? What are you gonna do afterwards? Kill you, Tane and Ryo say. Oh, you two are in sync. Whoops. Well, what do you want? It says Ryo. I wanted you two to get along. Get along, eh? Sure, I understand. We'll get along and kill you. Ryo says. Wait. I was told the comedy was supposed to be good.
一度ならずも二度までもジョージは。二度
You're mistaken. I was just, Oh, that's some sharp glare Ryo was giving me, with an extremely terrifying expression on her face. She slowly came over to me and placed a hand on my shoulder.
そうね。ごめんなさい。
Huh? Why is you apologizing?
りょうさん、悪いことなんてないのに。私も頭に血が上ってしまって。
Ryo.
こんなところでビッグバンパンチを使ってしまうところだったわ。もし使っていたら、
If you actually did.
この宇宙が滅んでいたかもしれない。
Yeah, shut the fuck up. The Big Bang Punch destroyed the universe. Bullshit.
マジか！そんなすごい技だったのか！名前からすごい技だとは思ってたけど、本当にビッグバンと同じぐらいの威力があるなんて。
Why do you believe her? Now that I think about it, she didn't even know about the Battle of Sekigahara, and she somehow knew about the Big Bang.
同時打ちだったら衝撃では勝てなかったかもしれない。そうね。貯める時間が下手にできてしまったから、思わず打ってしまいそうになったわ。ビッグバンパンチを。なるほど。それでジョージは。
Hey, if Onigasa says so, then it must be real, right? Sounds right to me. If Onigasa can produce shockwaves, then I wouldn't be surprised if it was Ryo's ultimate technique in actually.
だったら、その技を止めるために、生徒会長はわざとあんなハレンチなことを。
Damn it, Yanagisa Choji! You're the man! Well, that's not what you guys think. It's not really.
さあ、行きましょう。お礼がしたいわ。鬼笠さんも一緒に生徒会長にお礼をするため、体育館裏まで行きましょう。そうだな。
Huh? You have to jump? Why?
さあ、時間もないわ。私たちに最大級のお礼をさせてください。生徒会長様。さあ、体育館裏に。あと、皆さんも後をつけてくるような野暮なことはしないように。
Of course! Wait a minute. With a sweet smile on her face, Ryo whispered into my ear.
さあ、行くわよ、ゴキブリ。このお礼、人前なんかじゃできないわ。
But you beat me up earlier, didn't you?
だから、あれは人前用のお礼よ。これから人様が静止に絶えないお礼をするのよ。私のイメージを壊さないためにも、人目のつかないところでね。
Oh. Oh! I'm always... Please fill in the blanks with your imagination of what happened afterwards. She didn't do anything physically violent, but insulted me verbally instead. I was bathed in a barrage of soul-stabbing verbal violence. Getting beaten up would have been better. And then she wonders why he's fucking got no self-esteem. Oh, man. Oh, man.
いつまで落ち込んでいるのかしら。
Of course I am! Just think of what you said to me!
うるさいわね。人前であんな格好させたのだから当たり前でしょ。夕べみたいのならまだしも。
What I did last night?
あ、いいえ、なんでもないわ。忘れなさい。
Right.
それより長次。
What is that?
私、お腹減ったわ。もう一度言うわ。
No, you don't have to say it again. I get it already. We just finished second period, you know, Ryo. After another of those usual disorganized, difficult lessons, the bell for lunch chimed. Yeah, it's finally over. What's wrong, Ryo?
さてと、
Ryo?
付き合いなさい、長次。
Huh? What's with that all of a sudden?
うるさいわね。私はお腹が減って気が立っているのよ。
But didn't you just eat the sandwich you brought from home?
いつの話よ。それ2時間も前の話じゃない。
Stop getting hungry so quickly then, damn it.
そんなこと知らないわ。さあ、ついてきなさい、ゴキブリ。
Told you to stop calling me that, didn't I?
お待ちしておりました。おう、待ってたぞ、二人とも。
I get why Tsumuru's here, but why are you here too, Onigas? We'll be coming here immediately after lessons anyway.
うるさいな。細かいことはいいんだよ。
I don't think it's that minor, though.
それでは皆様、どうぞ。
Oh, why's the table filled with food?
鬼ヶ瀬様も亮様も大食漢だと判明いたしましたから、本日は多めの昼食をご用意いたしました。
Sure, spoiling them. Food expense gonna skyrocket now.
何ケチくさいこと言ってるんですか。だいたい食費の一部は湯川家から出ているでしょ。
Oh, Aika.
いちいち妹が出てくるたびに意外そうな声出すのやめてくれないかしら。正直不愉快。
Well, I'm sounding surprised every single time because I'd rather you not be here.
いいか、待ってたんだぞ。あまりに遅いから困ってたんだぞ。
No, I'm sure I saw no signs of worry from anyone at all.
それでは皆様、昼食にいたしましょう。これはな。
Oops.
はい、あんこう鍋ですよ。
How did this even get here?
あんこうが旬な時期だからよ。そんなことすら知らないのかしら。
That's not what I'm talking about. When the world would bring a monkfish hot pot to school as their lunchbox.
これのどこがお弁当ですか？鍋ですよ。
No, that's not my point.
嫌ならあなたは食べなくていいわ。
消えなさい。
そうですよ。兄さん文句ばかりです。
Huh? Why is it my fault?
お気に召しませんか？でしたら雑炊にすることも可能ですが、いかがいたします？
No, I'm not making a fuss because there's not enough carbs either.
あんこはいいよな。でもさばくの大変じゃないのか？それならご安心を。
What's with that katana?
あんこう包丁です。何か切ってみましょうか？いいな。一丁派手に切断してくれ。
You don't need any sword demonstrations, eh?
そうですか。素晴らしい切れ味をお見せしたかったのですが、本当に素晴らしい切れ味なんですよ。
Oh, really? That's nice.
実はですね、中子に切断名があるのですが、なんと7つ胴と刻まれてるのです。これはすごい。アンコウの胴体を7つ重ねたものを縦一線に切り落としたという意味です。
An engraving of 7 cuts. It's said that in ancient times, a blacksmith would test the sharpness of his katana by slicing through a line of death penalty convicts. The number of cleaved bodies would be recorded on the blade. This is a kitchen knife that cuts monkfish. If that could be true, if that marking was real, it would be a genuine legendary katana.
どうしたのですか、兄さん。そんな青ざめて。
No, it's nothing. Since when do you care about him? Didn't know. Once again, I've come to the realization that Oligas and Ryo aren't the only individuals who have the capability to kill. Tsumugu can kill too.
あんこはうまいな。さすが西の川豚、東のあんこうだな。
それフグだから。
そうなのか？フグって海の豚じゃないのか？
それイルカだから。
イルカが海の豚っておかしいだろ。イルカの鼻とんがってんぞ。あんなブーブー話してないぞ。
鼻が潰れるのって、すっぽんとかでしょうかね。
なあ、りょう、すっぽんはどう書くんだ？
とりあえずあなたが知らない字で一文字よ。
すっぽんとかいう字か？
よくわからないけど、確実に間違っているのだけはわかるわ。
すっぽんとかか？
よくわからないけど、確実に一文字ではないわよね。ちなみにこう書くの。
Ryo placed a finger on the table and traced kanji of that obscure sea animal. Well, I guess you don't see that word often.
そうか。よくわからんが、うまい魚だな。何食ったらこんなうまく育つんだ？
あんこって頭の提灯みたいなので魚をおびき寄せて食べるんですよね。
確かに突起を動かして獲物をおびき寄せるのですが、たまに海鳥、ひどい時はペンギンなんかも食べたりするようです。ペンギン食うのか？ひどいぞ。
That's Futon. What's so cruel about it?
ペンギン食うとか鬼だろ。
And what would you be since you eat monkfish?
知らん。
So biased of her.
そういえば、あんこってオスは小さいんですよね。
そうですね。大体のアンコウのオスは小さいと言われています。
あれですよね。オスはメスに寄生して生きていくのですよね。
Man, what are you looking at? Why are you looking at me?
別に体はありませんよ。
Besides, that's just the suborders of anglerfish. Whoops. That's just some suborders of anglerfish. Male monkfish on parasites. They're small, but they still try their best to live a proper life.
何をそんなに本気になって反論しているのかしら。それよりポン酢と。
Whoops. I used up a whole bottle already.
仕方ないでしょ。 足りないのだから。うだうだ言ってないで。あなたは手元にあるポン酢を開けて。
Fine, fine. I'm impressed by how much you eat. I haven't even touched my chopsticks yet. So it wasn't a matter, of course, that one bottle was not suffice considering your appetite.
長司、私にも一本つけてくれ。
You make it sound like I'm distributing wine. You two better not use too much sauce, okay? What are they made of? I mean, this calorie intake has no effect on their figures at all. It's that truck engine set up inside their bodies.
ですが、オスのあんこは小さすぎて食用にはならないので、役立たずであることも否定はできませんが。
I'd say that a male monkfish puts in a lot of effort to live too.
ああ、そうです、思い出しました。何でもたまにメスの胃袋からオスのあんこうが出てくることがあるそうです。
Huh? Why?
何でも何も、オスは用済みになったら食べられてしまうからですよ。カマキリと同じですね。
I guess eat.
はい。頭からバリバリ食されるそうです。そういった意味では、オスが役立っているとは言えますが。
食ったな
腹8分目といったところかしら。
お腹いっぱいです。
お粗末様でした。
What?
どうしたのかしら。
なんて顔してるんだ、ジョージ。
Where's my share?
あら、あなたは食べないと思ってたわ。
Huh? What about the porridge?
作りましたけど、お鍋たっぷりと。
Huh? Why is it gone?
ずっとアンコウのオスの有用性を語って箸をつけなかったのは兄さんでは？
You may be right, but isn't it a bit too fast for you guys to finish everything?
何が早いんだ？普通だろ。
Then stop eating so much in such a short period of time! The long afternoon classes had ended the usual period of time we spent until student council arrived. Hiro said she had some minor stuff to take care of and left the classroom before me. Judging from what she had in her hands, she was probably going to go to the staff room. I just remembered that there were several things in our student council work that needed confirmation from the teacher in charge, probably? Yes. I headed towards the student council room. Oh! What are you two doing here?
That's so Yanagisa, right?
Asking me that won't turn me into a nice person.
Shut the fuck up, said nothing like that!
Well, have you two brought the proposal letter from yesterday? Yeah, I've got it right there. Oh, I see. Started going on through the proposal letter I had returned to them yesterday. That doesn't look like there are any problems. Of course there are no problems! We checked a bunch of times on that shit so we wouldn't get boss into trouble again. I see, well, how kind of you two. So, why did the two of you have your faces glued to the windows in the student council room? Is there anything you need? We don't have business or anything. If you have no business here, then why are you two still here?
Like it's gonna go wherever you want! We're free! Not about anything, that's why we're delinquents!
I don't think any of that is related to being a delinquent. Now shut the hell up! Stop nitpicking everything that you say! Yeah, at least you got the proposal letter done, so no complaints from me. By the way, what's that? What's what? Delinquents were holding something with care in their arms. Porn magazine? Nope, just a weekly magazine. There's no picture on the front cover page. Shut up! Just leave us alone, you stupid head! Stupid head. Right, fine, just stop making a fuss. You don't have to tell us that! Despite what they said, they were still really loud. I'd have to yell out everything they said anyway. What's wrong? You look kind of concerned about what's outside the window. Told you to leave us alone! Outside the window. Spotted a man wandering out the schoolyard in an unfamiliar uniform. Was that a student from another school? You dumbass, stop staring at him! Staring, I'm just looking. Same thing. Besides, if there are people in unfamiliar uniforms wandering around school grounds, anyone would stare at them. True, but just don't bother him. I don't really get it, but whatever. decided to start working, so I went over to the table. But pen for more than a few seconds before I heard someone knocking at the glass window. What's wrong? Slid open the window.
Yeah. You staring at me?
Huh? What do you mean?
Oi!
What's up with this guy? He wore his school uniform as if he wear a rapper. His oversized pants hanging down from below his waist. If he wasn't wearing that shirt, his underwear would probably be exposed. So, how can I help you? You look like a student from another school with that uniform.
So what?
No, wait, I'm the one asking the questions. I'm asking if there's anything you need.
The fuck's that, huh? Look down at me?
What sort of living creature is this? Is this guy really human? Can't say I establish a normal conversation. Why can't I establish a normal conversation with him?
Get the fuck out of here now!
Hey, now, calm down.
Telling me to calm down? You fucking idiot! I'll fucking waste your ass, dude!
Waste? No? What do you mean?
Just got the crap, get the fuck out of here!
And what are you going to do once I come out?
I'll fuck you real up! Yo, fuck you over real bad, of course!
And who would be obedient and come out after hearing that? What?
You chick? Get the fuck out of here.
It looked like he would just jump through the window into the student council room any second now. It looked like things would settle down if I just talked to him like this. Oh, no, I'll just give you something nice. Huh? Something nice? Yep, something nice. I grabbed the magazine off the delinquent who was hiding himself at the corner.
You idiot!
I'll give you this porn magazine.
Shit is this?
It's a porn magazine. Looks like it has news of an AKB 84 member.
So what the fuck's this for?
Don't want it?
I didn't say that!
Oh, so you do want it.
Shut your trap, get your ass out there, bring that mag with you!
I'd like you to ask the question first.
Shoot, motherfucker!
Why are you here in the school?
Extortion, motherfucker!
Extortion?
Yeah, man, I was extorting some dumbass that was all in the magazine, and some asshole came and interrupted me.
I see. I looked at two delinquents who were hiding themselves. They awkwardly bowed their heads. Whoops. Why are you extorting the students here?
Huh? Because it's a loser school, the boss is just a bitch. I've been hearing this shit for a while now.
But now that I think about it, Rio mentioned something like this before. She said that recently our students have been picked on often.
Anyway, get your ass out here right now.
Guess I have no choice. Could have just stayed and talked to him from inside, but it would have been bad if he decided to come into the student council. Also, two of the delinquent students had escaped as Extortion were hiding in here. There we go. Climbed out into the windowsill and then... Oh!
Ah!
Pretended to fall down from the window as I grabbed onto the man's pants and pulled him down as hard as I can. As I expected, his loose pants hanging below his waist dropped easily.
Ah!
Oh. The only difference from before, what I had planned, was pull down his underpants as well. The only difference from what I had planned was that I pulled down his underpants as well. I guess I should censor that just to be safe. 0, 88, like 48, I guess.
Ah!
Oops, sorry.
You son of a bitch. Oh!
As the man tried to punch me, I pulled on his dropped pants, hooking his legs and evading his punch. He tripped down painfully as his pants came completely off. Ah. Oops, my bad.
Motherfucker!
No violence, please. I quickly scrambled away from him.
Hey, wait up!
Oh no, there's an exhibitionist on the school! Oh man!
Hey, wait up, asshole!
Agitated, the man chased after me without even fixing his getup. That honestly surprised me a little.
Hey, look at that!
Student from another school is on the loose with his balls hanging out while carrying a porn magazine! Oh no!
Stop fucking around with me!
After circling around the schoolyard a couple times, someone finally called the police and he was taken away. Well, that had to happen. It was just a big ruckus anyway. Still, that reminds me, this was the first time students from another school came in to extort the students here. I don't know why they would come to Darky School of all places, especially when this place has hardly any delinquents at all. The 2 delinquents were gone by the time we went back into the student council. Instead,
どこ行ってたのかしら兄さん。
私より先に生徒会室に向かっておきながら、重役出勤とはいい度胸ね。
何してたんだ？
Onigasa was here too. Oh, Onigasa, you came.
おう、今日も新しいクイズを仕入れてきたぞ。
You can leave those aside for now. Anyway, where are your underlings?
手下？
You know, those 2 delinquents.
あいつらを手下言うな。あれはあれで愉快な奴らなんだからな。
What kind of relationship do you have with those 2 anyway?
一応今は文化祭実行委員だけど。
But you've known them for way before that, right?
ああ、そうだな。まあ、あいつらは不良といっても暴力が苦手なシャイな連中なんだよ。
Our people who are scared of violence want to be delinquents.
まあな。いろいろあるんだよ。
Stuff happened, huh? Oh, Rio, about our students getting picked on by students from another school.
そうね。事件性は低いらしいけど、数件起きてるわ。今までなかった分、少し問題ね。
Why did it start now?
さあ、よくわからないけど。でもなぜかしら。昨日は全く興味なさそうだったけど。
Oh, nothing. It's not a big deal anyway.
あのさ、その他校生に絡まれる事例ってなんだ？
Oh, nothing important.
それより兄さん、それ。
I think I pointed towards that I had on my hand.
それはいわゆるビニ本、いえエロ本ですか？
Porn magazine? Oh, no, you're getting out there. It's just an old magazine.
雑誌って思いっきり表紙に。
Just say you fucking... I can't get rid of the censorship, I almost forgot. Just say that you confiscated it for someone. You're right.
生徒会長ともあろうものが、そんなものを学校に持ち込んでるなんて感心しないわね。というかむしろ死ねばいいと思う。
How did you jump from being disappointed to wanting me dead? Why is it better if I just kill myself? Oops.
とりあえず没収するわ。って何残念そうな声出してるのよ。そんなにこの本が大事なのか。
Oh no, of course not. What the fuck?
まあ男の子ですから仕方がありません。
Since I'm a boy, it's natural. It wasn't my book to begin with. I have no choice but to compensate those 2 for it. Note to self, I'll talk about it with them the next time I see him. On our way home, we went to the shopping district to buy ingredients for dinner. Having Tsumugu, a popular character in the shopping district, was with us, we managed to get lots of discounts from various stores. She had started becoming popular around here when she was lodging at school.
夕食に何かご希望はありますか？
肉だな。
お肉かしら。
He's still a series of carnivores. When girls at this age usually eat less of that.
温野菜とかあるといいですね。
そうですね。温野菜とあとお肉の希望もあれば伺いますが。
肉なら
肉ならビフ的ね。
That's way too expensive.
なんでだよ。
Because you two are bottomless pits. If you start eating stuff like that, we won't be able to cope with the food expenses.
国産でなければ安いものもあります。特に大きなものなら安かったりしますし。
ステーキが高いとか、いつの昭和の人かしら。今は結構安いお肉も多いわ。
Guess you're right.
Oh, it's Mugu, have cheap fish over here.
well-built old man from the fish store called us over when he saw us passing by.
このマグロただものではないぞ。目が違う。
I don't get so close to that tuna head.
Oh, I was expecting only gas. It's our best fish today. It's fat and juicy, and it'll make a fine dish.
Ow! Ow! Why are you hitting my back? Taking a liking to me, he laughed 50% more heartily than before as he slapped his palm against my back.
What's wrong? That's an expression of love. If this is all it takes to hurt you, how you gotta protect these girls.
Frankly, none of them need my protection.
魚屋のおじさん、兄さんを叩くときはパーではなく、ぜひグーで殴ってください。
Why do I have to get beaten up for no reason by an old man from the fish store?
女の子に対して言うことがいちいち失礼なんです。
If Eka-chan is asking me to do that, then...
Why are you cracking your knuckles?
Just kidding, son. Also, I'll sell this tuna head cheap to you guys. I'll bid for that 1,500 yen. How about that?
ほうほう。なかなかお安いですね。
Norm family can't eat this much after all, so I'm selling it off cheap for you guys.
ならばもう一声。
Spare me from that now. I'm almost giving it away for free already.
ならば代わりにこの男の頭と交換で。
Are you dumb? Is my head worth as much as a tuna head?
だいたい片方で1500円ぐらい？
Fun is always real, Chan. You have a tough fight, Georgie.
Yeah, I sure do.
I guess I have no choice. Half head for 1,200 yen. That's half of that giant 7-kilogram head. 3.5 kilogram for 1,200 yen. What about that? How about that?
ハンマープライスでお願いします。
Oh, you mean it's a deal. Thanks. Still, your house so sure is aggressive in shopping. You're the only one I know who would slash the price of a 3.5 kilogram tuna head and then buy it.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you're a growing boy after all, Georgie.
I could understand why someone would misunderstand that I was going to be eating it, but I don't have an appetite that big. Two of the girls here would be taking care of more than half that fish head. I'm back. I said it out of habit, even though no one was inside the house. But as soon as I stepped inside...
ただいま。
ただいま。
ただいま戻りました。
お邪魔しまーす。
Everyone else said it too. They have livened up the Yangdese residents.
今日は私が夕飯の準備をするわ。みんなはどうする？
Are you gonna grill that tuna head by yourself?
当たり前よ。
私もお手伝いいたします。マイガスバーナーを持ってますから。
庭で焼いた方がいいんじゃないか？多分煙すごいぞ。
そうですね。とりあえずみんなで作りますか。
What about me?
ああ、兄さんはいいです。
Why not?
だってエッチな本とか読んでる人に食べ物なんて触らせられませんよ。
What does that mean?
そのままの意味です。
そのままってどういうことなんだ？
ですね、ああいう本を男の人が読んでいる場合、
I'm surprised the main character still has just like caught in a severe case of depression or something. Whoa! Don't explain it. Alright then. Before changing my clothes, I switched on my computer. After hearing the faint noise of the fan and the spinning of the hard disk starting up, I started changing my clothes. If I could finish changing, a startup beep came from my computer. The program started running automatically, one after another on my screen. I finished changing my clothes and sat in my chair. Oh, that's... I brought in my futon that had aired out on the balcony. The fluffy futon was filled with a unique aroma. So soft. Carried it over to my bed. After quickly making my bed, I sat back down in my chair. Creaking noise was made as the chair supported my weight. Time to check my email. Press the email key on the keyboard. The hard disk processing light started blinking. The mail client appeared on the desktop. The number of unread mails on the inbox bracket kept on increasing. 13. Last time I checked my mail was the day before, so I've gotten 13 mails during the last 2 days. Let's see. As a result of my hopelessly lonely life, most of them were spam. No surprise there. But sure, I've gotten creative. And we're all sorts of subjects like, you got chosen, I'm lonely, I want to see you, or thank you for your inquiry in my inbox. Of course I never replied to any of them. No one would be emailing me saying that they're lonely anyway. I would probably be the lonely one. Do I remember ever inquiring anything? Played. Sent them to the trash bin without even checking the contents. Huh? What question? What people read them. Clicked on email, sent it to the trash bin. My hand operating the mouse stopped. It was an email from a teacher to the student council president. Damn, that was close. And opening it and discovered that it was a notification that they had gone through the documents. See here. That's what the deal went to the staff room for. So they approved it, huh? There, done. After reviewing my reply, I clicked on the send button. Yeah, that was close. There was something I should just delete by mistake. If I've ever accidentally deleted any emails like this in the past, I think it was spam. Guess that happens when you commit too much spamicide. Alright, let's continue checking my emails. So glad I would hear that. I'm comforted myself and started checking my emails again. Email with the subject recently at school, right at the very bottom. Sender was Sude Munetake. His name before. It's the name of a student at school. But even so, I had this person on my email address. I assume she could probably recognize me if it's a name from their students. Someone who had problems with even remembering the names of their own classmates, there was no way I could recognize this. Might be something important. Check it. Might be something that is as important as that earlier one. As I clicked on the mail, the contents of it was displayed on the screen. Any suspicious links in here. After quickly scrolling through the whole email, I didn't find any of the usual suspicious links present. The email wasn't spam or anything like that. Let's see what it's about. Scroll back to the top and started reading it. Its first sentence started with, recently a rumor has been spreading around the school. This was suspicious. After reading on, it said that our school's ghost stories, referred to as your school and the email, have started becoming a hot topic among the students. Some students snuck into school at night to find out the truth and ended up going missing. Something about our school. I've never heard of any of our school students going missing before. It outgrew me, I continued reading. Oh, that is. The vivid description painted gruesome scenes. On the other hand, I began to suspect these unrealistic scenes. God, thought, I guess this is spam, huh? But as soon as I thought of that, I noticed something strange. Could really be our school. The arrangement of special classrooms like the home economics and music classroom from the email matched. This small coincidence, I began to grow more interested in how real it might be. But I don't know if any students going missing. At that moment, the possibility that information like this might have been censored floated in my head. Maybe I shouldn't keep reading this. The feeling that I might just get into a huge situation where my life would be in danger for some reason. My curiosity insisted otherwise, and my finger continued to spin the scroll wheel down the email. What? What was written at the end made me begin to doubt even my own eyes. What was written was, how nice would it be if the world were like that? Fuck your fantasy. This is probably the first time I made a comeback this vulgar since I was born. That got me turned off for no reason. So let's just spam in the end, huh? Once my energy left me, I leaned back against my chair and stared up towards the ceiling.
Nii-san?
Come in, the door's not locked.
夕飯ができたわ。下に降りてきて。
Alright. Got it, I'll get moving once I shut down my computer.
なるべく早くしてね。みんなが待ってるんだから。
As soon as Eka said that, I could hear Onigasa yelling, Georgie, hurry up! From downstairs.
というわけだからなるべく早くしてね。
Right. Ooh, grilled tuna smells nice. Oh, let's just hide. The aroma wafting in from outside made me hungry. So, get to eat the monkfish pop-up today. I could close the email client and then shut down my operating system. The noise came to the heart before this fan stopped. Silence filled the room. Alright, dinner time. After bustling and lively dinner, we relaxed and watched television. I ate too much.
我慢せずに私に全部よこせばいいのに。
I rushed and overate because you guys were going to eat everything yourselves.
でも無理して食うとかよくないぞ。私はまだ食べ足りないぐらいだ。
That's just because you two eat too much.
皆様もうよろしいですか？でしたら後片付けを始めますが。
Oh, I'll do it.
いえ、長司様には昨日やっていただきましたから。それよりもお勉強してください。
長司はまた勉強か。本当に勉強が好きなんだな。
Yeah, there's no way anyone would love studying.
学生の頃はそういうものかもしれませんね。できなくなって気づく大切さ。
つもぐん。
いえ、何でもありません。皆様もお勉強してくださいませ。
私もお風呂の準備をした後に予習でもしておこうかな。
私がやりますよ。
そんな時間かからないから大丈夫よ。
Who is it?
私よ。少しいいかしら。今日のことだけど。
Today? What do you mean?
何かあったのでしょ？昨日は全く興味を示してなかったのに、今日になって最近うちの生徒が他校生に絡まれることを気にしてたから。
As expected of you, she's really sharp. Well, there was some weird guy wandering out to school grounds, so...
あなた、喧嘩とかしてないでしょうね。
Of course not.
そう。だったらいいけど。
Do you know why it's happening?
さあ、私も不良事情など知らないわ。ただ最近そういうことが増えている。
The Culture Festival's pretty soon, so I'm a little worried.
そうね。今までそんなことがなかった分、気になるといえば気になるかしら。
You be careful too, okay?
何を？
Something like that happens, don't try to solve it yourself.
この私に言うのかしら。
Yeah, no matter how strong you are or Onigase, you're still one person. Even though things are fine now, it doesn't mean they will be in the future.
違うわ。それは私のセリフという意味よ。
Duh, I'm not as strong or brave as either of you, so I wouldn't think of doing something like that.
天然で言ってるのなら恐ろしい話ね。
What do you mean?
まあいいわ。とりあえず、あまり無理はしないことね。
The only thing I'm forcing myself to do is interact with you. Okay! Good night.
今日は少し冷えるから、布団をちゃんとかぶって寝ることね。
Oh, thanks for airing out my futon. I can't wait to wrap myself in it already.
そう。せめて灰にならないように気をつけることね。
Be careful not to actually grow hard over the night. I told that I'm not a vampire already. She just had to say that. It's time for bed. As I opened up my blanket, the futon's refreshing scent entered my nose. Fluffy and soft. It's caressed it. It felt completely different from how it was this morning. I feel some warmth left in it as well. It's the scent of the sun, huh? So refreshing. As gloomy as me, it really might be reduced to ashes. Of course, the sun didn't really have any scent, but but that poetic expression escaped from my lips. Looks like I'll be having a nice sound sleep. Once I actually felt thankful for you. Well then. Sound effect went through my head as I slid myself down into my futon. Come, sleep, let me rest. Slowly the world dreams began to lure my consciousness away. The lights. Light entered my eyes, the gaps in my almost closed eyelids. I needed to turn off the lights in the room, but my sleepiness made that urge fade away. Whatever. Pushed my eyelids completely and didn't bother switching off the lights. What was that? I woke up immediately, but the loud electric noise that went through my eardrums sounded so silly that all my energy left me soon after. My cell phone? My cell phone was by my pillow, shining all sorts of colors, changing the limits of LED lighting. Every second later, it stopped along with the music as if it were satisfied. By the way, I don't remember setting up such flashy effects on my cell phone. Now that I set up such a silly ringtone. This call? Oh, maybe it's a text. Picked up the cell phone and changed the display. Checked the display. The message displayed on the screen had a title. Your nighttime entertainment is our commitment. Tsumugu Express Courier. Tsumugu. I believe the title only existed at the first half, but the phrase Tsumugu Express Courier stopped me. Tsugumu was the one who set that weird ringtone. She modified the settings on my cell phone. That question in my mind, I opened the message and read it. It read, "What would you like for your masturbation snack?" She's thinking. Her rashful action surpassed all logic. Stop sending me dumb messages. Send. I messaged her back without reply. Only a few seconds after that, after I sent my message, that ridiculous melody and flashy lights appeared again.
徹底的にお掃除いたしましたので、さぞお困りかと思ったのですが。
Thorough cleanup. She mentioned about room seemed much cleaner than usual. It's also a mysterious, refreshing atmosphere around it. Why is she mentioning this? No, clean up, masturbation snack. Tell me. As I linked the two words together, a conclusion inevitably sprung to mind. No, there's no way. With those sinister thoughts in my mind, I opened up my locked drawer. And inside was... Let's see, so that's what it is. Nothing at all. Immediately after I checked my drawer, the ringtone on my cell phone rung up
お
again.
かずはすべて処分いたしました。
When did she even... How did she even take it from a locked drawer? But this is the movie we're talking about. I began to feel that it wasn't all that impossible now.
ということで、改めて、夜のおかずは何がよろしいですか？
What does this mean? Was this her way of pitying me? Was she trying to atone for what she did? Whatever it is, she's the only one who would know the answer. It's the urge of, since she's asking, I might as well, ran through my mind, so that my instincts warned me that this was a trap.
特急つむぐ便、即配送可能。お試し期間中につき無料。とにかく注文してください。必ずご満足させてみせます。罠とかじゃありません。
That just sounded like a desperate salesman. And she completely read through the dilemma in my thoughts. He won't get me hooked on such silly bait. Knowing that I had seen through her trap, a satisfied sensation of victory filled me. Let's go sleep. Good night.
おや？
She looked up towards Choji's room on the second
部屋
floor.
の明かりが消えてしまいましたね。私の奉仕の心を全力無視ときましたか。しかし、真の奉仕の心に目覚めた私には関係ありません。何が何でも長司様を満足させてみせましょう。まずはおかずの撮影ですね。この時期ともなると屋外で肌をさらすと冷えますね。さっさと撮影を済ませてしまいましょう。これでよしっと。ふむふむ。これはなかなかいい絵になりましたね。メルメル。
As her fingers swiftly pressed on the buttons, words filled the display in a matter of seconds.
あとは画像を添付して、送信と。
I don't want to use messages, huh? But it's no longer effective because I already know that it's a trap. Fortunately, no matter how hard you try, my heart will be unshaken. While soaking myself in a mysterious sensation of superiority, I snuggled myself into my futon. Shut up! Ringtone kept on going off again and again. No longer able to bear it, I grabbed my cell phone so I could switch it into silent mode. Huh? My finger stopped the moment the message's title entered my
無
view.
料サンプルを送ります。
Free sample? Huh? I was beginning to be suspicious. So I just ignored it, but instinctively reacted to those words in the same way a person would to a stall distributing free samples of shampoo at the mall. But curiosity and urge overwhelmed my wariness easily. Well, it's a free sample, but it must be something plain and boring. So it wouldn't hurt to look a little. Finger consciously pressed on the button to display the message. But I don't see what it is. I won't know what to complain about. Yep, that's right. Meaningless excuses started escaping my lips.
すごく恥ずかしいです。でもジョージ様になら見せても。
It's really embarrassing, but if it's for you, Joji, I don't mind letting you
でも
see,
でも
but please don't
じっ
stare
くり
into
見
it
ない
at
で。
it too much. Okay, Tsumugu wrote. The great destructive power to text made my face flush before I knew it. At this point, not a trace of awareness that this might be a trap was left in my brain. The only thing that filled my head was anticipation. After all, I could undoubtedly see the color of a human skin from the tip of the picture I just scrolled my screen down to. I could continue to scroll down with excitement building up within me. The entire image of the picture attached gradually came into view. The image was filled with the surface of a woman's skin, of a person's skin that was lit by the faint rays of moonlight. The whole picture was just the surface of beautiful, fair skin. What is this? I couldn't even tell which body part it was. The surface of the fair skin displayed was flat and plain. I was tricked. Shame immediately filled my face because I was so excited about opening the mail just a while ago. Well, I already knew it was going to be something like this. Luckily, no one saw me, well, since it would be painfully obvious that I was bluffing from my flushed expression. Damn it, stop doing dumb stuff like this, Tsumugu. Pretending not to notice how shake my tone was, I proceeded to open the other messages that I received. Huh? How many messages had I opened? I didn't quite remember. This one had an image of something that was all the other photographs of skin did not. What's this? Continuing to open the following message, I gradually came to a realization. All the photographs attached were taken while slowly moving the camera bit by bit after each shot. If that's the case, could this crack here be? The images earlier were all filled with surface of fair skin, but this one had a long, narrow gap in it. Are you sure about this mess? I mean, now, are you sure about this? EOCS, you need to make this a mosaic, you know? We ain't gonna recall the games, okay? The shock I suffered was so intense I started saying incomprehensible things. But in contrary to what I said, my eyes were glued on the display screen. So, this is Tsumugu's... My throat felt dry. I could hardly form words. The image in front of my eyes was that girl's private part. It belonged to a stranger, but a girl I knew. A girl living with me. My son poked his head against my pants and told me that he was at his limit. This is a snack for it after all, so I guess it should be fine, okay, right? I asked permission to nobody in particular as I reached my hand down to my pants. I then went on to open the next message with my open hand. And the next one. And the next. How many messages I opened? Couldn't quite remember. The moment I opened this one, my moment stopped. No, perhaps I should say that I froze. It was a zoomed out picture centered on that crack from earlier. The photograph that was taken from the camera slightly further away than before. And what was on the screen was an elbow. The picture showed a bent arm. That utterly ridiculous music played during my dumbfounded state. The much rambling thing is I operated my cell phone to open the new
お
message.
恥ずかしいお話ですが、最近二の腕付近がプニプニになってしまったんですよ。ほら、プニプニ。
Video attached to the message showed Tsumugi pinching her upper arm gently. I was tricked. This is the second time I said it today. Like the first time, I no longer have any strength left for excuses. Good night. That was the second time I said that as well. Felt like crying a little.
Oh, 消えましたね。
The faint sign of light in the pitch black room had completely vanished.
ジョージ様。最後まで見てくれたのでしょうか。
Most likely you did.
残念でした。だいたい無料サンプルでガチデータを期待する方が間違ってます。情弱です。情報弱者です。デジタルデバイドじゃあるまいし。でも、ちょっとかわいそうなことをしてしまったかも。反省。
Like, Tsumugi this far is like the most likable character at this point, because this part is already, like Oniga says, mildly pissed me off as well. Then again, everyone in this game is pissing me off. I'm gonna end it here. Bye.